Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to shop day at the Smokehouse here. It's the 22nd of July. It's Saturday. It's good Lord, I think it's almost 2:30 in the afternoon. But today, I've got two tabs I got to install, license tabs. The Iron and the Road King, the Slim. It's due towards the end of next month, so she's coming up. That's the last of the deal, and they start off in January and slowly work their way through until it ends with the Slim. But I'm gonna, because it's the peak of the day, I'm gonna get the Acura out and clean the floor out here. And I'm afraid to clean the floor because I don't want the dust to get on the Road King. It is so clean, I just marvel at it. A good detailed wash is well worth taking the time. But anyway, I'm going to do a full service on it. All oils, the belt. I already did the tires the other day when I did the wash, or last week, or whenever that was. I'm going to look at where to mount that USB power port. Anyway, go do that, get the Acura, clean the floor. I got some tabs put on, oils and stuff like that. That's how we're going to start the day. Let's go take her for a ride and get her warmed up, get her back in here and do a service on it. So let's start this little neighborhood loop with the squiggly hill. You always got to get the squiggly hill in there. Remember, I think it's right after I got this, I was taking a ride. I think I was riding without the shield or something. I come around this corner and that big old dump truck's half in my lane. I think I took a screenshot of that and used it as a thumbnail. That was pretty crazy. Maybe it was, looks like Danny Boy. I'm just going to do a loop right here and head back down. There's a lady with her dog there. Yeah. That's a good looking dog. How beautiful those fields are. Them roll bells sitting out there. Nice little farm type house sitting there. That's very nice. Man, I think I bought more than a case. I know it had a case plus some. I think I changed oil on something, but I'm down to my last 4 liters of that Motorex 10W60. Well, I won't have 4 liters no more, because this thing takes 4 quarts. That didn't leave much of left after that. It's funny how there's like no engine noise whatsoever when you're driving this thing without the shield. That shield is just like a great big sound reflector. Not that it does anything unusual, you just, occasionally at certain RPMs you hear a little tickety-tack. Just normal sounds, but they're just not there without a shield. I remember years ago putting shields on people's motorcycles. The worst thing ever was they're in for like their first service. The first service is always the worst. Not that anything went wrong. Nothing went wrong. But when they come in, so they've spent because usually Japanese bikes back then, they're in for their 600-mile service. So they spent 600 miles on their naked cruiser or whatever it is. Usually the cruisers were the guys that complain the most, and you put a big old windshield on there. You guys did my valves wrong. I hear all kinds of my trannies whining, my valves are ticking. Yeah, the worst ones are the Yamahas. Those old V-Stars, and things make enough noise. I mean, they're a noisy motor, Nothing like these modern things. Wow. All the F750, 850, 900s, the Harley Pan America, all these modern things are just so noisy. But yeah, they come back freaking out that there's all these noises that wasn't there before. Well, back then a lot of them didn't have the quick release shield, so you couldn't just pop it off right quick and tell them to go around the block. But yeah, it was the windshield reflecting all the sound back at them. Goats and cows and all kinds of good stuff. So what do you guys think of the little bit of 360 stuff I did there yesterday? So any of you guys that have the GoPro Fusion, which is kind of a pain in the butt to work with, but especially the GoPro Max, the last one, they haven't ever updated. The camera may have got some updates, but they never came out with another version. It's kind of one of those things that's not broke, don't fix it. You can still buy them. But if you have the GoPro Max, pretty much don't worry about the Insta360 from Insta360. It's the Insta360 X3. It's nice because it's not necessarily smaller. If you were to take the whole volume of it, probably not. But it's a slim form factor of it. It's like a little easier to work with, but software wise, it could be. I'm just very used to the GoPro's, you know, quick app. Very intuitive. It's very, very easy to deal with the 360 files. You know, Insta360 has done an amazing job with their software, but and it's fine. It does everything you need. It just it's a little clumsy compared to the GoPro stuff. But it's like way too much. It's like advertisements. It's their own stuff, you know, trying to get you to use different AI things for your videos, photos, whatever. Just like overwhelming. The GoPro just goes in there, you do what you need to do, get out. And footage wise, there's literally no difference. You're taking a 5.7K 360 video, but in the end you have a 1080p. They're both the same. See, this is one problem I don't like about this backrest. It makes my back hot, and that's kind of like my hands getting hot or my feet getting hot. They make me feel like I'm hotter than I really am, and I keep finding myself lifting away from the backpack, let the air flow through. But it's definitely, it's like I can lean back like I'm sitting in a chair. Turn the oh, you got to push it, turn it on, set the cruise, and just sit back here and take a little nap. Hey there, hosties. He hauls, or she hauls. I'm not gendering the thing. It's just he is my short for horse. People get offended. Well, whatever that was, they went out there and picked it, or whatever they done with it. Beautiful. I was actually going to take the 360 and hang it off my backrest, but I forgot. My focus was on getting my service done here. Hey, you guys, if you have any hard water, which I do, you know, it leaves all kinds of spots. Like when you chrome that in the cell there is just so huge. Any spots, you can see it. Your mirrors are that way too. But I'm going, yeah, it seems like I was using some kind of vinegar or something. I'm thinking, was it a special vinegar? What kind of vinegar was I using, you know? And I'm going, man, when I was water washing these things all the time, I had something. What was my trick? So I'm going, you know. So I walk over to my shelf of stuff over there, Windex with vinegar. Spray it on a microfiber, get it damp. It literally just takes the water spots instantly away. Great for the windows of your car after you wash it. Chrome if you have chrome in your car. But yeah, fantastic. I mean, it just wipes it away, just dissolves it. The polish doesn't knock it off. It's like, what? Man, that stuff's on there hard. The vinegar just dissolves it. It's like Plexus on sticker goo, you know. Just spray, wipe, it's gone. Anyway, let's get this thing back to the house and do a tune me up on it. Well, those little cooking pans, worth their weight in gold. Boy, that, I mean, all the drain plugs, there was like nothing on the magnets. All 3 holes. I got the other hole dumping over there. Everything's breathing except for the primary case. It's got its own breather over there, and you got to deal with it upright. But I drain it on its side, so it pulls everything out of the stator and just dumps it all on that low side of the. They just drain better when you do them on the Jiffy stand. But that's the last of my my Motorex 10W60. That stuff sure runs good. Man, I've had a lot of dealings with that, and I've seen some crazy things go on with that oil, and no fail. So I'm just sitting here, it's literally not dripping anymore. I mean, I rolled up, threw the door open, backed this thing in, and went, ooh, ow, and dumped everything. So get them while they're hot. So here we are. Just waiting. I bought a whole bunch of the Harley drain bolt seals. I don't mess with those things. I do them every time. Just take a little pick and just lightly pull that thing out and put a new one on. Down the road you go. Happy as you please. Live long, turn in something good to eat. This is that USB thing I was telling you about. You can go directly to your battery or just plug in to a tinder lead. Kind of big. Give you an idea if you used to little snap-on picks. It's not very big. And when it's powered on, it tells you what your voltage is. Which way is it? Oh, that way. And it's cool. It's got 2 ports and an on-off switch, which would be nice. And it's watertight with the cap on. It's not like that single USB port for the BM. I think they make them for other things too. From Optimate, that USB-A actually has a watertight fitting. I ain't seen anybody else use those, but it's got plenty of wiring to get back to wherever you want to do it. So my idea of a temporary thing may be a little tougher than I thought. I'll probably have to yard the tank off of there to make it work, and it's got all kinds of course, it's got a 5/8 handlebar mount. That's not going to work. But it's got this, this one here, a crossover. It just becomes a T running across there. And you can just zip tie the thing down. And it literally has that, little rubber thing you put inside there for if you got smaller handlebars. But yeah, that won't work. That'd be cool because it has like a quick release clip. But if you have all those wires going to the source, quick release isn't going to do you a whole lot of good unless you let the wires just dangle across the bike. There's little instructions and stuff. Just in case you want to reverse the voltage and smoke something. But there we are. So I'm glad I looked before I plugged it in. Have you ever in your life seen one where the positive can be exposed? So that reverser has to be used. Glad I didn't plug it in and smoke something. See, when you have it powered up, gives you battery voltage. Be a nice little indicator while you're driving down the road if something's funky going on. But it is nice that the LED turns off when you power it down, so it's not glowing in the middle of the night. But yeah, that's just plugged into to SAE backwards. Look at that. Imagine that thing coming unplugged, dancing around inside there. You better hope that fuse works. and by the looks of it, it's a tube fuse. That's kind of sketchy. So don't be using that. Well, the surface is complete, except for the dadgum belt. Gotta get in there. Gotta get in there, adjust that. It's too loose. I figured it when I was washing it. I noticed it was too loose, but it was hanging in the air. Rear wheel needs to be under its own weight, so I just have basically enough weight that it's holding the bike up and not going to roll away. But I think I actually bought some tools to get in there and adjust that without completely taking the exhaust off. But I can do it by taking the one off, because the other one's on a cam, and I can get in there and move that side. Should be able to, or not. The book actually tells you to take the mufflers off, just like you do in a rear wheel change. If you had the shorty shocks on there, these are standard shocks, you know, it's not a squatted bike. And if they were squatted, you can get to them no problem. You can actually just loosen the hangers and they'll bend down enough and just cover the exhaust. But yeah, all the service went well. Nothing on the magnets. All the oils look fine. It's pretty good since we did the 1,000-mile service on it. But I'm gonna tinker with that. I'm running late. I've stopped a couple of times. It's like almost 8 o'clock out there now. So I'll probably do a goodbye and I'll tinker with this for a while. Probably build this vlog in the morning. And yeah, loving that motorcycle. Love how it's just like it's brand new. It's so clean. It's just, I can't believe I got it that clean. But I spent forever on it. Alrighty. Well, hello there, YouTube. Holy moly. Look at this, it's 25 after 8. Sunset's at 8:53 tonight. But, yeah, for us, the sun is down. I can kind of see it's bright, but there's no sun out there. It's like, dang, every night we gotta come out here a little earlier to get a goodbye before it gets too dark to do it. Next thing you know, we'll be sitting on the porch, pouring down rain.
Oh yeah, it's a coming.
Yeah, it happens fast.
I know.
You think, oh, that's a long ways away from now. Nope, she's coming quick.
It'll be hot one day, next day the rain is
yeah,
here.
next thing you know, you're wearing coats and got heaters on, and the ACs or other than defrosting windows are not used.
Yeah.
But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the little goofing around with the Harley today. I'll update you on the. I didn't get I got a muffler that's stuck, so it's soaking some PB blaster right now. She'll slide off now. But anyway, get that done, and I'll figure out that USB thing, and I'll just show you that tomorrow. So on that, we're gonna roll out.
All right, sounds like a plan. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Sunday or Monday.
Heck yeah. All right.
All right.
Appreciate you watching.
Yes.
Thanks now. Bye-bye.